Hey YouTube, Scott Stevens here. How you doing this evening? Welcome to another edition of College Football 25. This is episode number 83 of the Miami Hurricanes Dynasty. We are at the end of Season 8. The year is 2031, and the Miami Hurricanes are taking on the Bethune-Cookman Wildcats for the SEC Championship right here tonight. The Hurricanes have won 124 consecutive games and 7 straight SEC titles, as well as 7 straight national titles. So heading into the Mercedes Dome tonight to put that streak on the line against Bethune-Cookman, looking for an 8th consecutive SEC championship right here tonight. A note from the sporting world today. Jaguars in the NFL put Trevor Lawrence on the injured reserve list, and that virtually is going to end his season today. I'm sure by now everybody's seen the cheap hit that he took in the game Sunday, and the guy that hit him, I can't remember his name. I can't pronounce it anyway. He got a 3-game suspension, if I remember correctly. So, I'm not a Trevor Lawrence fan, but, that was a cheap hit. That absolutely was. So, the guy got 3-game suspension. That should be a good question for tonight. Do you think that, suspension was long enough, or was it not long enough, or was it too long? Maybe that'll be a good question for tonight to ask. All right, so we're going to go in and set our depth chart. I just finished my live stream over on TikTok, letting everybody over there know that kickoff here on YouTube is imminent. And Angel Cage is the starting quarterback. As usual, he is a junior. He has been iffy at best, an 86 overall. We were hoping for more out of him. Hopefully he's going to have a very successful offseason and become good for the next season. You can see down at the bottom there, contract extended. My contract was extended another 5 years with the Miami Hurricanes. I signed the extension last night. So let's see, this is the end of season 8. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'll be here at least until the end of season 13 if I don't get fired first. We're not going to change anything uniform-wise for this matchup. Postseason, we let the uniforms stay as is. During the regular season, we play a lot of games with them. A lot of different teams have a lot of different uniforms to try and see as many as possible. Here's the matchup. The Hurricanes are 93 overall, Bethune-Cookman in 85. Canes 95 offense, 84 for the Wildcats, 92 defense for the Hurricanes, 86 for Bethune-Cookman. So the numbers are really not strong for the Wildcats, but they're ranked 11th, and they went 10-2 in the regular season. Only lost 1 SEC game. Hurricanes didn't lose any, and it was a good battle to see who was going to play the Hurricanes. There was 5 or 6 teams battling for that second spot in the SEC Championship game. So Bethune-Cookman held them off, got the win. We're going to leave the uniforms as is. Let's send it down to the field. We are at the Mercedes Dome, Mercedes Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia for the SEC title. Wildcats, Hurricanes coming up next.
Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, a squad that's looking to put on a show here today. Taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going.
I say the Hurricanes make the playoffs whether they win this game or not. Bethune-Cookman, on the other hand, if they lose this game, I don't think they make the playoffs. Miami's going to receive the opening kickoff. SEC title on the line. Matthew Tobias standing at his own 5-yard line. And he gets up to the 22, and that's where the Hurricanes will start their first drive of the SEC Championship game.
Takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him.
Let's hope so.
On a big stage here.
Oh, I hope so. He's not new to the playoffs, so he's got some playoff experience. But he is one of those iffy players. He's looking long down the right sideline right off the bat. And, wow, he underthrew. He had Curtis Fernio wide open. Wide open, and he underthrew him. That's Angel Cage's problem. He doesn't have the arm strength. Man, he had a receiver first play of the game. Well, he didn't really set himself well there. But look at how open he was, and he underthrew him. That's just too bad. First play of the game, Miami had
sets up a second down.
A huge advantage. He couldn't take advantage of it. Toffoli to the right of Cage. Receiver in motion, fake jet sweep. Toffoli takes the handoff, moves it over to the left, and he only gets a yard. Richard Adams saw to it that he didn't go any further. Nice tackle there. So it's going to be 3rd and 9 for the Hurricanes at their own 23-yard line. Sellout crowd here in Atlanta, as you would expect, for the SEC Championship. Gage back to pass. Screen pass. Gets it complete to Foley to the right flat. Cuts it back to the middle of the field. Still on his feet. Got some blockers. He's got nothing but green in front of him. Larry Toffoli on the halfback screen. Touchdown, Miami. What a play. What a huge play. And the Hurricanes are on the board first.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the fire. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit.
Larry Toffoli on the halfback screen. It was 3rd and 9. I think they got 79. Right there when he cut it back to the middle of the field. His teammates picked up their blocks and there was nobody else in the way. And Toffoli took it to the house for a 6-0 Miami lead. One more look. Beautifully executed play all the way around. He had plenty of room here, but he was coming up on a couple of tacklers, cut it to the inside of the field. All his teammates did their job, and he took it to the house. Jarius Brown on for the extra point, and the kick is good. We're 51 seconds into the game, and the Miami Hurricanes are on the board already. 3 plays, 78 yards. It took 51 seconds. Another look at the touchdown pass. He was in a little trouble there. He still had the first down. It still would have been a successful play. Larry Toffoli has great instinct. Cuts it to the middle of the field. His teammates pick up the blocks. And he is untouched to the other end of the field. Here comes the kickoff to the 1-yard line. Wildcats are going to take it back, and he's going to get to the 16, and he was planted hard into the field. That's where the Wildcats will start their first drive of the evening.
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think
we do.
This matchup is so exciting.
Hopefully we do.
Teams with great individual players.
And looking to throw now on first down.
RPO pass over the middle, and it falls incomplete. Mitch Fenderson, the intended target. Couldn't tell if he got a hand on that or not.
He's the one that has to absorb the contact.
Tight coverage either way. Let's see. Yeah, he got a hand on it, but he was hit. He couldn't hold on through the contact. So 2nd and 10 for the Wildcats on their 16-yard line. Handoff right up the middle, and he's going to be short of the first down, but good run for 8 yards by McTavish. And it's 3rd and 2 for the Wildcats. Nice run right up the gut there.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Try and muscle whistle for the first down.
Runs it off to the right, and he picks up the first down. Needed 2, got about 6. McTavish gets the first down and moves the chains for the Wildcats. Fresh set of downs at the 30-yard line. I love that song. Handoff to the left. Got by one tackler and not much further. McTavish brings it up to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 there for the Wildcats. Kyrie Fleck with the tackle for the Hurricanes.
Second down play coming up. They're going to run it.
Handoff to the left. Gets through the hole. McTavish has a first down. Up to 30 yards now. Broke a tackle in the backfield. That could have been bad. But he gets it up to the 45-yard line, and it's a first down for the Wildcats.
As good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Jet sweep to the left, and he goes nowhere. Dropped immediately by Emmanuel Speaks. Nice tackle for a loss there. 3-yard loss, and it's going to be 2nd and 13 for the Wildcats at their own 43-yard line. That'll stall the drive. Hey, Godfrey. Thanks for joining, man. Hope you're doing well tonight. And off to the right. Trying to get around the corner. He did not. No gain on the play. Beautiful tackle there. That's right. Flex him. Zach McTavish tried to get to the corner, and he could not. Beautiful tackle. And it's 3rd and 13.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long.
3rd and long for Bethune-Cookman. Quarterback back to pass. Got pressure from behind. They get him. Zach Hagens with the sack, and that'll bring it into the drive. He's talking some shit, but that's right. He's pointing at the scoreboard. 4th and 17 now for Bethune-Cookman. On Hagen's first sack of the night. The drive was going somewhere, and the last 2 plays it stalled. 4th and 17. All the way back at the 38-yard line. Bethune-Cookman's going to have to punt it away. Tobias for the Hurricanes on the 25-yard line. He's not going to fair catch it. He's going to take it down the left sideline. One man to beat. Nice juke move, but he gets caught from behind at the 31-yard line. Beautiful return by Tobias. Probably about a 50-yard return there. Yeah, it was right around there. I wish they would tell you. That's a big flaw in this game, EA Sports. Tell us the results of every play. That was around a 50-yard return. Have it come across the bottom of the screen or something. Toffoli with a handoff to the right. He picks up 5 yards to the 26-yard line. Yeah, have it just pop up at the bottom of the screen. 17-yard pass, minus 17-yard loss. You know, something. I mean, it's stupid. It really is dumb. Every other football game in history for video games has had that thing. Jet sweep to the right to Foley, cut it up the middle, and he's short of the first down. It's going to be 3rd and 1. But every football game, video game ever made has always had that feature. Something pops on the screen, 6-yard run, something telling you the results of the play. But not this one. Thanks, CA. 3rd and 1 for the Canes at the Wildcat 22-yard line. 1.5 minutes left in the opening quarter. Toffoli, handoff to the left. He gets the first down. Canes get a fresh set of downs at the 20-yard line.
These are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense.
Angel Cage in the shotgun. Toffoli to his right.
Begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now.
Pernia
on 1st and 10 here, looking to
in motion. Oh, he's sacked. I didn't even get through the progressions. Kevin Boudreau, middle linebacker blitz, through the gap untouched. And he got the sack. Angel Cage had no shot. Didn't even get through the progressions. Big 8-yard loss there, so it'll be 2nd and 18 for the Canes at their the Wildcats 28-yard line. Canes in the pistol. Toffoli with a handoff right up the gut. What a run! He's close to the first down. Just shy. 17-yard run there by Larry Toffoli. What a beautiful run. Just a yard shy of the first down marker, though. 3rd and 1 at the 10. That was beautiful. Huge run on a 2nd and long. That's going to take us to the end of the first quarter here in Atlanta. 5th-ranked Miami leads 11th-ranked Bethune-Cookman 7-0.
Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period.
There's your final SEC standings. Auburn, Florida A&M, and Florida all fell 1 game shy of making it to this game.
Begin the quarter with a crucial play.
3rd and 1 for Miami to start the second quarter at the Bethune 10-yard line. Wildcats jumped. Play action to the end zone. It's intercepted at the goal line. Bethune-Cookman with the pick right at the goal line that shuts down the Hurricanes' drive. Hecker with the pick. Cage was trying to get it over his head to his receiver. Obviously, he failed. Didn't throw it high enough. Austin Hecker, the junior middle linebacker. Cage had plenty of time. Just a bad pass. Tried to get it over Hecker's head, and he did not.
And here comes the offense back out onto the field.
So Bethune-Cookman takes over at their own 3-yard line, very deep in their own territory, but it's worth the trade-off as the Canes don't get any points on the board. Handoff right up the gut for McTavish. He gains only a yard. So it'll be 2nd and 9 for the Wildcats at the 4. Exactly, Godspeed. I agree. I agree 100%. And off to the left, and he gets out to the 5-yard line where he's met by 3 orange jerseys. McTavish didn't get far. It's going to be 3rd and 8 now at their own 5-yard line. They really got to get it out. They need a conversion here.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
He's got time. He's going to take off up the middle. He breaks the tackle, and he gets the first down. Wow, nice run by the quarterback. Broke the tackle from behind. Guy was chasing him down. And the Wildcats have a first down from the 17-yard line. Miami's looking at a number 4 seed if the playoffs were to start today and a bye into the second round.
Motion from the offense. First down, looking to throw the football.
Looking over the middle, not complete. TJ Shank on the coverage. I don't know if he got a hand in there or not, but either way, he played a part in that incompletion, so nicely done. 2nd and 10 for Bethune.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here comes
and off to the left, gets through the hole. He's got a first down, and he's run out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Larry Toffoli for the Hurricanes leads the country in rushing, 1,220 yards on the season.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Another first down for the Wildcats here. They moved the ball pretty well this game. No points as of yet. Quarterback's going to take off again. And he's got another first down. Miami's been giving up a lot of rushing yards to quarterbacks as of late. That's another first down all the way out to the 45-yard line. The Wildcats are moving the ball. Play action. Pressure from behind. Looking over the middle. It's complete, and he holds on through the contact to the 35-yard line. Nice pass by Isaacs. Beautiful. Led his receiver beautifully over the middle. Another fresh set of downs for the Wildcats. Hand off to the right, and he goes nowhere. Emmanuel Speaks and Gerald Troop come together for the tackle. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 for the Wildcats. Hand off to the left. Cuts it back up to the middle. He's got some positive yardage. Picks up 6 to the 30-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 4. He is. Bethune's running game. Miami's having a hard time with it.
It's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Plenty of time to pass. Oh, he's getting pressure, and they drop him back at the 40-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th and 14. Huge loss. Huge sack. And the Wildcats now, they're going to have to make a decision. 4th and 14 at the 39-yard line. Kevin Owasam with the huge sack right there. Hey, Christopher. Thanks for joining, man. Hope you're doing well tonight. Wildcats decide to punt it away. That was a good drive.
Punt team making their way on the field. We're going to kick it away with a second.
Hopefully Alabama's not going to make it, Christopher. Here's to hoping that kick's going to go into the end zone. It was not good for us what came out last night, but they still have all week to change their mind.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field.
I'll be pissed, man. I'm going to be pissed because, like I said last night, this is the day and age of a brand new college football playoff. A 3-loss team should not be in the playoffs over a 2-loss team. Should not happen ever, ever, ever. I don't care who you are. Ah, shit. Damn it. I couldn't. It was a wide receiver screen. I couldn't throw to him. He had double coverage on him. Mitch Rakowski gets the sack. I could have thrown it away, but yeah, that was bad. 2nd and 24 all the way back at the 6. They had double coverage on the wide receiver screen, so that's not good.
Backed up the 6-yard line. It's 2nd.
I don't know, Christopher. We'll have to see. That's not definite. That's not definite yet. Everybody's making a case for the Canes, so hopefully. Oh my God! You don't see it very often. We see it every fucking week with these Hurricanes. Every night. Now it's 3rd and 24. I don't know. You know, the ACC. I don't know. We're gonna have to see. But Alabama should not make it over Miami. There's some other teams that I can see you can make a case for making it over Miami, but as Mario Cristobal said, there's not a lot of 2-loss teams. Oh, did he just get rid of that? There's not a lot of 2-loss teams. And a 3-loss team should not be in the playoffs over a 2-loss team. I don't care who you are, what your name is, what your school tradition is. I don't care. If you have 3 losses, you should not be in the national playoffs over a 2-loss team. Should not happen. Gaines punt this one away, and Bethune makes a fair catch at the 42-yard line. That's where they'll start, just a couple of seconds away from the 2-minute warning. 7-0 here. Tight game for the SEC Championship game. I will be pissed if Alabama makes it and Miami doesn't. Complete over the middle. Not a big gain, though. Only 2 yards. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning here in the first half in Atlanta. Godspeed. You know what, Christopher? I agree with you. I think they will get destroyed with the way their secondary's been playing. But that's besides the point. They've earned the right to get there to get destroyed. I mean, you got to show them some respect. You know, the voters, not you. You know, the voters. They've earned the right to get there and be destroyed. But I agree with you. It'll be ugly. It will be ugly. Looking long, and it's picked off. Nice interception. He's got a blocker. He's going to return it down the right sideline. I don't know if anybody's going to be able to catch him. We got one big lineman. He's never going to get near him. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Barry Benz, 78-yard pick 6 And that's huge late in the first half. Thank you, Godfrey. It was. He certainly did. 78-yard pick six by Ben. And that puts the Canes up 13-0 with 1:34 left in the half. That was huge. Wildcats were looking to tie the game up. Threw it into tight coverage. Ben with a nice pick. And then there was just nobody on that side of the field to stop him. One big old lineman, but yeah, he just pointed to him. He wasn't going to catch him. Yeah, I agree with you 100% though, Christopher. I think Miami, if they get into the playoffs, they're going to get smoked. With the defense that they've been showing us over the last several weeks, yes. But they've earned the right, with only 2 losses, to get there. Now, I don't think they're going to make it. I really don't. Take another look at the play. I don't think they're going to make it. But I think they've earned the right to be there. The whole object of having a new playoff system is to stop having controversies. So if you move from one playoff system to another and you still have the same controversies, have you fixed anything? Let me answer that. No, you have not.
Return starts from inside the 5.
A 3-loss school should not be in the playoffs over a 2-loss school. Point blank, cut and dry, black and white, however you want to put it. Oh, I don't know about that, Godspeed. I think that's a stretch. It would be nice. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't want that not to happen. But I don't think with the defense they have right now that they're gonna win anything in the playoffs if they get there. But they have earned the right to be there, in my opinion. It does indeed, and he is sacked back at the 20-yard line. That'll be 2nd and 17.
Just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks.
Oh, it is going to 16 teams? Oh, that's cool, Christopher. I didn't know that they voted that in. That's cool. But still, yeah, when you can't have the controversies. 16 teams, maybe that will eliminate some of the controversies. And he's sacked again. Back at the 14-yard line. 5th time the Hurricanes defense has gotten the backfield and got to Isaacs here in the first half. Sinilau Kakaha with the sack, his 2nd of the first half. And it's 3rd and 23 for the Wildcats.
So 2 losses in a row puts them in a tough spot.
I think it's about the money every year, Godspeed, to be honest. And off to the left, cuts it back to the middle, still on his feet. And he didn't get very far, only picked up 3 yards. So the Wildcats are going to face a 4th and 20. We're not going to stop the clock. We'll see if they run it out. The 17-yard line. We will come after the punt, though.
And here comes the punter onto the field.
Oh, maybe they will go to 16 teams. Okay, I got you. All right, Tobias is going to try and return it. Oh, he juked right into him. That's the end of the first half here in Atlanta. Miami's up 14-0. Tight game.
First half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, for many, this is the best conference in all of football. And the first half of this SEC Championship.
Maybe they're going to go to 16 teams. Okay, Christopher. That would be nice. That would be nice. I think 16 is a good number.
And it's likely to come down to which offense can find a way to generate some big plays.
16 teams. You have 8 conferences, and all of the teams that make their conference championships qualify for the national championship. That would be my formula, with 16 teams. 8 conferences. Everybody who makes the conference championship game gets into the playoffs. There's your 16 teams. You could have rematches in the playoffs. That would be my formula. Canes are going to kick off to start the second half, leading 11th ranked Bethune-Cookman 14-0 here in the SEC Championship game. Tight game for the Canes. Huge interception, pick six at the end of the first half as the Canes up by 2 scores. Wildcats are moving the ball fairly well, but no points on the board as of yet. They're going to start the second half at the 16-yard line.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? That's the wide receiver.
Empty backfield for Isaacs. Jet sweep. And he's going to pick up solid yardage, 8-yard gain on the jet sweep. Tyler Isaacs, 282 yards passing in last week's game. Today, he's only got 27.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Play action. Isaacs to the right, complete. He's got a first down, not much more, but he moved those chains. First down, Wildcats at the 29. Lots of time for Isaacs to throw the ball.
Defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
It's a toss play to the right.
Toss to the right. Oh, he went through 2 tacklers, split the defenders, and picked up 6 yards. Nice run by Zach McTavish. Second and 4 at the 34-yard line. That was a nice run after getting the toss. Look at the time. And, oh, he got by the spy. Still on his feet down the left side. Kevin Owasam is down. Slow to get up for the Hurricanes. That's a huge gain for the Wildcats all the way down to the Miami 42-yard line. Look at that. Had him in the backfield there. Isaacs got away. Right there. And he was the spy. If the spy can't bring him down, we got problems. We could have problems. Isaacs back to pass again. Lots of time. And, oh, he bounced it off. Wow. He spun away from the first tackler and right into the arms of the second orange jersey. Big loss. Second and 24 now. Back at the 44-yard line. Dexter Ramsey gets the sack. That was a brutal play for the Wildcats. Second and 24 now.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long.
Wildcats have moved the ball very well tonight. Nothing to show for it, though. To the right flat, complete to the back. He picks up 4 yards. Needs a lot more than that. It's going to be 3rd and 20 at the 47.
Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores.
They've had a lot of time of possession, but nothing to show for it. And he runs right into the Miami sandwich. And now it's 4th and 28. Another promising drive backwards over the last 3 plays. And 4th and 28, they're going to have to punt it away again. Kyrie Fleck gets the sack. That wasn't Fleck they showed on the replay. 4th and 28 at the 40-yard line, and they're going to have to punch it back to the Canes once again. Matthew Tobias deep for the Hurricanes. He's just going to let it go. Inside the 20, inside the 10, inside the end zone. So Miami will start the drive at the 20-yard line. 3:15 to go in the third quarter. Miami leading the SEC Championship game in a tight one, 14-0.
First down here for this offense.
Cage in the shotgun, play action. Oh, he's looking long, and defender knocked it away. The pass was underthrown once again. Ben Murphy knocked it down. I don't know why he didn't try and pick it off. Angel Cage, his throwing power is just atrocious. He's behind and short of every deep receiver. That should have been picked off. For some reason, Murphy decided to just knock it down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Cage in the shotgun. Dropping back to pass. Over to the left. Jesus Christ. Cheridor with the drop. I mean, you can't blame the quarterback for that one. That was a nice pass. Put it right in his hands. Another drop. Miami has had unbelievable amount of drops this year. 3rd and 10 now. Back at the 20.
You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down?
Back to pass. Halfback screen. Completes it to Foley. He's got some blockers. And a first down. Cuts it back to the middle of the field. Out near midfield. Nice run. Cage is up over 100 yards passing now. Nicely executed. Halfback screen there. Cage got out of the pressure. Toffoli made the catch. Had the blockers in front of him. Couple of nifty moves, and he got himself a first down and more. First down, Canes at the 46-yard line now. 2.5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Cage moving Stepnoski in motion. To the left. Toffoli, the handoff to the left. Cuts it back to the middle, and they're going to give him the first down. I was going to say it's close to the line to gain. But he got a nice spot, and it's a first down, Miami, at the Bethune-Cookman 43-yard line. Westerman in the backfield takes the counter, and he goes nowhere. 2-yard loss. Rich Rakowski on the tackle. That's his second TFL of the night. 2nd and 12 for Miami.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops
Cage, slant, Aikman, complete, first down to the 30-yard line. Linebacker moved out of the zone, opening up the area for Aikman, who ran a perfect slant, and Cage hit him in motion for the first down.
Stays alive with that first down completion.
It does. Canes in the pistol. Toffoli back in the backfield, and he got 2 yards out of it, powered his way ahead for 2 yards. Toffoli only had 34 yards last week against Alabama. Had 3 touchdowns, though. He's got 38 today. Defenses have been keying on him, and they've been successful over the last few weeks. 2nd and 8 at the Bethune-Cookman 28-yard line. Cage with the handoff. Toffoli up the middle. Powers his way over the line to gain. And he's down to the 17-yard line. Beautiful run by Toffoli. Really showing the power that he has. He was like a pinball machine there. Bounced off of 2-3 tacklers before they finally brought him down at the 17-yard line. First down, Miami at the 17. 10 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. I don't know if we're going to get the play off. They do. Cage. Nice block, looking for the wide receiver screen. Gets it over to Fernia. And Fernia makes the catch. Didn't get a lot. 3rd quarter comes to an end here in Atlanta. Tight game in the SEC Championship. 14-0 Miami.
Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store?
Well, we certainly are not in a comfort zone here. 14-0. Definitely need to get some points out of this drive. Empty backfield for Angel Cage. 2nd and 9 at the 16-yard line. Cage over the middle, complete. Emmanuel Tucker on the reception. 9-yard gain to the 8.
In rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
That was a nice pass. Nice catch. 3rd and 1 at the 8-yard line. Cage back to pass, looking to the right flat. Toffoli makes the catch, and he is. They gave him the first down. Wow, that was a generous spot. I wasn't sure he made that. They give it to the Canes, and it's first and goal at the 7-yard line.
He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to
that was close. I wasn't sure he made that.
Shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions.
But he gets a generous spot, and the Canes have 4 shots at the end zone with 3:54 to play. Cage, empty backfield. He's going to try and take it out himself. He does not get anywhere. 2-yard loss. Bobby Spears on the tackle, and it's 2nd and 9. That was a designed run, and it obviously blew up.
2nd and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9.
3:30 to play. Miami up 14-0. 2nd and goal from the 9. Looking for Aikman on the wide receiver screen. Play action. Looking left. Aikman has the catch. Got a good block. Touchdown, Miami. That was huge. Rodney Aikman with the wide receiver screen. Got a beautiful block in front of him. And he just walked into the end zone. That was huge. Canes lead by 3 possessions now. Thank you, Godspeed. You know, Nat, that would be very interesting to see. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Thank you for joining. Hope you're doing well tonight. That would be fun to watch, but it would take too long with 68 teams.
Lining up to try the extra point.
With 68 teams, let's see how many weeks that would take. First week we cut it down to 30, 32, then 16, then 8, then 4. That would take 5 weeks. That would take 5 weeks to play out. But I'd love to see that. That would be 64, 60, 68 teams, 64 teams. That would be great. Sadly, we'll never see it get that much. Hey, Derek.
Here's the return from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner.
Oh, that's cool, Derek. Well, congratulations on that. Welcome back. Glad to see you're doing all right. We're in the SEC Championship game tonight. Miami's up 21-0. Winning streak is still alive, Derek, but the games are getting harder and harder. This one may be over. 3-score lead. And that one's knocked away. A nice play by the defender, Sinalo Kakaha. He's about to graduate. It'll be 2nd and 10. Bethune-Cookman, 3:14 to play. They need something, and they need something fast. Oh, not bad, Derek, not bad. Thank you for asking. Same thing, just working on the houses. Getting the one that is livable closer to finish, but still a long way to go. The one that's not livable will be livable in about a week. So, lots of work accomplished. Still a lot more done, but we're getting there. We're planning on having Christmas dinner this year at the house that's livable now. Hoping that'll bring a little bit of normalcy back, possibly. And Tobias is just going to let it roll, and it goes all the way down to the 20-yard line. Miami's up 21-0, 2:46 to play. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. The Canes are looking to run out the clock here. That's all they're looking to do. Cage in the shotgun, gives it to Toffoli. Off to the right, he picks up 6. Don't go away. When this one's over, we're going to see who the Canes are going to play. First round of the playoffs, we're going to get a bye. So we'll play out the first round of the playoffs and see who Miami will play on the in the quarterfinals. Godspeed's going to have pizza for Christmas. Toffoli has a first down, and that will take us down to the 2-minute warning. Miami up by 3 scores. I don't know what's on the menu, Derek. I really don't. Maybe we'll know in a week or so. We haven't really thought about it. We just decided that we want to have dinner at that house to try and get things out of it. Well, they're not out of it 100%, Derek, but it's not looking good. The final decisions will be made next Tuesday or after this weekend's games. But yeah, they lost last week. It was not good. It was a devastating loss, but they're not out of the playoffs 100% yet. But it's not looking good. They should make it. And we were talking about that before. They should make it over Alabama. Alabama has 3 losses. Miami only has 2. A 3-loss team should not make the national playoffs before a 2-loss team does. That's ridiculous. That should never happen. So we'll see how it plays out. But right now it's not looking good for the Hurricanes. Still holding out hope, though. Cage to Toffoli. To the right. He's got a first down. Still on his feet down the right sideline. And he's brought down at the 42-yard line. I don't know if they marked him out of bounds or not. They did not. So the clock continues to move. And you know what that means. The Canes do not have to run another play. Toffoli's got 107 yards receiving today, 87 rushing, and a touchdown. So a good game for him in the SEC Championship game. And Miami's going to take a knee and run out the clock.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation.
Angel Cage takes a knee. And that's going to put an end to this one. One more snap for the Canes. Miami is going to win for the 125th consecutive game. Don't go away. We're going to play out the first round of the playoffs. Or simulate the first round of the playoffs. When this is done, and see who the Hurricanes are going to play in the quarterfinals. Trevor Lawrence was hurt, as you saw probably Sunday from the Jaguars with that cheap hit. The guy who hit him was suspended 3 games. What do you guys think? Too much? Not enough? Just right? What do you guys think of that? Miami Hurricanes are your now 8-time defending SEC champions. Devils are doing pretty good, guys. Derek, they're doing pretty good. They won the other night. They beat the Rangers 5-1. They don't play again until Friday night. But they're playing pretty good.
I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Thank you, Godspeed. But that was a cheap shot. That was absolutely a cheap shot. Dude got a 3-game suspension. I don't really have any opinion on it, if it's too long, not enough, or whatever. I was just wondering what you guys thought. Miami scored a touchdown in the first quarter, added one in the second quarter, put it away with one in the third quarter. Tough game for the SEC Championship, but Miami wins its 8th consecutive title, 21-0. They're 13-0. They will move on to the national playoffs. Bethune-Cookman is now 10-3. They need a lot of help if they're going to make the big dance. Take a look at the offense. Not a lot. 101 for the Wildcats, 200 for the Hurricanes. Angel Cage completed 8 of 14 passes, 141 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. Larry Toffoli had 11 carries, 87 yards. Angel Cage 5 for negative 26. Those were sacks. And Jared Westerman 1 carry for negative 2 yards. In the air, Larry Toffoli 4 catches, 107 yards, 1 touchdown. It was a 77-yard touchdown. And it was, second play from scrimmage? Nice play there. Rodney Aikman, 2 catches, 25 yards, and a 16-yard touchdown catch. That was on a wide receiver screen. Screen passes worked well for the Canes today. Emmanuel Tucker, 1 catch for 8 yards. Curtis Fernia, 1 catch for 1 yard. He was wide open down the right sideline for another one, but Angel Cage underthrew him. And Alfonso Cherador dropped 2 passes. He was targeted twice. He was not targeted again. Yeah, it's not hard to find. You can find the hit on Trevor Lawrence on YouTube. That's how I saw it. It was very easy to find. He was down. He slid. He was down. It was a late hit. And it was a cheap shot. Again, I'm not a Trevor Lawrence fan one way or the other. But it was definitely a cheap shot. All right, so the Miami Hurricanes have now won 125 games in a row. Tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, kickoff for the quarterfinals. We'll see who we're going to play here in just a minute. Miami is the 8-time defending SEC champions. All right, 21-0 Miami gets the win. I just signed a 5-year contract extension last night with the Hurricanes, so I'll be here at least through the end of season 13 if I don't get fired before then. We're going to simulate the first round of the playoffs, too. We got a 4-star commitment, quarterback Daryl Hull out of Avon, Indiana. 3-star linebacker Matt Palczewski out of Williston, Florida. Welcome to Miami, fellas. All right, let's see. Awesome, Defensive Player of the Week. Toffoli, Offensive Player of the Week. Oh, it's trophy time. Colin Fisher, our defensive coordinator, wins the Broyles Award for Coordinator of the Year. Congratulations, Colin. And Tremaine Childress of North Texas wins the Heisman Trophy in 2031. 49 touchdowns, 5 picks, 4,352 yards. Barry Clay is the Defensive Player of the Year. Yeah, that's right, Godspeed, I agree. Kevin Awesome, Defensive End of the Year. Larry Toffoli, Running Back of the Year. Hey, Jorgen, long time no see, man. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well tonight. Thank you for joining. Emmanuel Speaks, Defensive Back of the Year. Matthew Tobias, Returner of the Year. We seem to have that every year. Sinalau Kakaha, Linebacker of the Year. Congratulations to him. He'll be playing on Sundays. Barry Clay, Lombardi Award winner. Solid year for the Hurricanes. All right, we have a bye week this week. Let's see who's offering me a job. Alabama offers us head coach. Georgia offers us head coach. Oregon offers us head coach. And Penn State offers us offensive coordinator. That would be an intriguing offer. Oregon. Georgia and Alabama wouldn't interest me at all. All right, top stories. One of the first-round matchups in the playoffs will be 9 Florida and 8 Oklahoma. Early National Signing Day. Let's see. This guy's here. He went to Georgia. He went to Washington. He went to Washington. All right. Oh, this guy went to Bethune-Cookman. And he went to Nebraska. So early National Signing Day, Miami is ranked number 1. Best recruiting class in the country, 25 recruits overall, 9 of them 5-star guys, 15 4-star guys, and 1 3-star. All right, let's see, manage staff. Hopefully we don't have any staff to manage. We do not. Oh, wait a minute. That showed my 3 job offers. These guys don't have any job offers? Okay, good. I hate losing staff. All right, staff moves. All right, so let's see what the San Jose State beat Stanford 31-25 in the Pac-12 championship. Let's take a look at scores and schedules at the conference championships. and the results. All right, in the Conference USA title game, wow, Oklahoma pounded North Florida 41-3. Look at the Ospreys, 10-3, pretty good year until they met Oklahoma anyway. Pac-12 championship goes to San Jose State, 31-25, upset over Stanford. Big 12 championship, Cincinnati over Oklahoma State, 21-10. The Bearcats are 12-1. MAC championship goes to Miami of Ohio with an upset over Toledo, 22-21. Sun Belt title goes to Marshall. No, that's not upset. They beat Coastal Carolina 41-14. That wasn't close. AAC championship. That was a good matchup there. Number 3 against number 5. And third-ranked Kentucky wins it 35-34 over fifth-ranked North Texas. They're 11-2. Mountain West championship goes to Fresno State 26-20 over UNLV. Both teams are 10-3. SEC Championship goes to the Miami Hurricanes, 21-0 over Bethune-Cookman. ACC title goes to Boston College. They are 10-3. They beat North Carolina 27-9. And the Big Ten Championship goes to Michigan, knocking off Ohio State 28-20. All right. So let's take a look at the college football playoffs in the first round. Bethune-Cookman made it. They are 12 seed, and they are visiting 5th seeded North Texas. Wildcats 10-3. Mean Green 11-2. 9th ranked Florida 10-2 is going to visit 8th seeded Oklahoma. They are 12-1. 11th seeded Boston College. They're 10-3. They visit 6th seed Ohio State, 11-2. 10th seeded Duke, they're in at 9-3. They visit 7th seeded Washington. The Huskies are 10-2. In the quarterfinals, waiting for an opponent. 4th seed Miami, 13-0. Number 1 seed Michigan, 11-2. 3rd seed Kentucky, 12-1. And number 2 seed Cincinnati, they are 12-1. Let's bump it up to the next week and see how those games played out and who the Miami Hurricanes will play tomorrow night, 6 o'clock kickoff tomorrow night, 6 o'clock kickoff tomorrow night in the quarterfinals, and we will see who the Hurricanes will be playing. Oh, really? We're going to play Bethune-Cookman again. A rematch. The Canes and the Wildcats. That kind of sucks. We're going to play in the Cotton Bowl. Second round of the playoffs. With only 8 teams remaining in college football, the Hurricanes will do everything they can to beat the Wildcats in their quarterfinal rematch. Let's take a look at the job offers for this week. Anything good? Head coach of Arizona, head coach of Florida, head coach of Oklahoma, offensive coordinator of USC. Pretty good job offers. Let's see. Duke is going to play Cincinnati in the Sugar Bowl. Hire staff. Uh-oh. Did I lose somebody? You son of a bitch. I lost my offensive coordinator. Damn it. Ay. Okay. So I'm going into the playoffs with no offensive coordinator. And these are the 3 I have to choose from. Right, this guy's a D. He's a C, and he has other teams interested. That guy's an F. All right, so we're going to make the offer to Kurt Toscher. He is currently unemployed, and he has USC, Minnesota, and New Mexico chasing him. I would think this would be the job he would want, but we are now going to go into the playoffs without an offensive coordinator. And I got to say, that kind of sucks. That is kind of brutal. Let's take a look. Bethune-Cookman, wow. Big upset there. Overtime, 38-31 over 5th seeded North Texas, on the road no less. So they may prove to be a worthy rematch opponent in the next game. There's your top 25. Doesn't really matter at this point. Although we are the only undefeated team in the country right now. All right, let's see. Bowl matchups don't really matter. College football, let's see what happened in the first round. Bethune-Cookman with that 38-31 upset of 5th-seeded North Texas. Wildcats move on. They're 11-3. 8th-seeded Oklahoma, no problem with 9-seed Florida. 35-14. Gators go home 10-3. Look at this. Boston College, 11th-seeded the Eagles with an upset over the 6th-seed Ohio State, 35-24. Buckeyes go home 11-3. And Duke with another upset. Every first-round matchup was an upset except the Oklahoma game. Duke, the 10th seed, knocks off 7th-seeded Washington 30-27. Huskies go home 10-3. So your quarterfinal matchups tomorrow night, 6 o'clock kickoff time for this one. 12th-seeded Bethune-Cookman 11-3 against 4th-seeded Miami 13-0 in the Cotton Bowl. Those two just met tonight. Miami pulled out a 21-0 win to take the SEC title, and now they're going to go right back at it again tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. The other quarterfinal games, 8th-seeded Oklahoma 13-1 visits top-seeded Michigan 11-2. They don't visit them; they play them in the Rose Bowl. 11th-seeded Boston College 11-3 takes on 3rd-seed Kentucky 12-1. That game is in the Orange Bowl. And 10th-seed Duke 10-3 takes on number 2-seed Cincinnati 12-1. That game in the Sugar Bowl. So Miami takes on Bethune-Cookman one more time tomorrow night. 6 o'clock kickoff time. Kind of like to play a different team. You don't want to play the same team twice in a row, but yeah, it was a good game tonight. So we'll see if we get that same type of game tomorrow night. All right, so that's what it's going to be. I'm going to call it a night. If you had any fun tonight, if you were entertained in any way, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, now's a good time to do that. Make sure you stand up and spike that subscribe button and then hit that bell icon next to it. That's where your notifications are. You want to turn on all of your notifications so you don't miss out on anything, because I have fresh content every day on the channel, and I go live 5 nights a week. Next live is tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. And there's the game. Cotton Bowl tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Have a good night yourself, Godspeed. Thank you for joining. Thanks for joining, Jorgen. Hope you come back. Hope to see you tomorrow. Thanks for stopping by, Derek. Glad to see you back. Thanks for joining, Nat. Thanks, Christopher, for joining. Hope to see all you guys back tomorrow. And thank you to everyone else who stopped in along the way. Appreciate all you guys. Have yourselves a fantastic night. Have a good day at work tomorrow. 6 o'clock kickoff tomorrow night. Miami and Bethune-Cookman in the quarterfinals of the 2031 season. Have a great day. Thank you for joining me. I will see you tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Go Canes.